Welcome back, everybody. This is Play on Daily Fantasy Sports, and today I'll be giving out my picks for Draftkings and Fanduel NBA, as well as my two cash locks for Saturday, February 2nd, 2019. So, let's just hop right into it. On DraftKings today, the three guards I'm really looking at, the first guy is going to be Malik Beasley. Jamal Murray's out, Gary Harris is out. The minutes are there for Beasley. He's a great price and projection play right now on DraftKings, and his teammate is another great play who I'm going to mention here in a little bit on FanDuel. So the next guard that I'm going to bring up to highly consider rostering tonight is going to be Luka Doncic. So he is questionable tonight, so obviously, you're going to need to pay attention if he ends up being ruled in or out. But if he does play, he's in line for a great matchup against the Cleveland Cavaliers, a very weak defense. And the truth is, the Mavericks don't really have a lot of guys healthy right now, or as well as just able bodies right now. And so this game, even though it's against the measly Cavs, should be a close game that they're going to need Doncic to play a lot of minutes in. So I really like Luka tonight. And the final guard I'm going to mention on DraftKings is going to be Klay Thompson. His salary is fairly low. He's got a great matchup tonight against the Lakers. That's going to be a fast type game. That's the type of game that Klay has really thrived in. He's played well against the Lakers in the past, and I really like him as a play tonight. So next, let's go ahead and hop into the forwards and center positions that I'm targeting tonight. And the first guy is going to be Jimmy Butler. Butler's got the projections all over him. He's got a great matchup against the Sacramento Kings tonight. I really like the 76ers plays tonight. I think any of their guys is a great play. Embiid, maybe not as good as Simmons and Butler, but I really like Jimmy Butler as a great play tonight. The next guy I'm going to mention is going to be DeMarcus Cousins. I've mentioned him almost every night.
Having trouble connecting to the internet.
I've mentioned him almost every night that he has played, and really, DeMarcus Cousins has just played. He's played well when he's gotten in, but he's had some trouble fouling. He's had some trouble with just minute consistency. But I really like at 5,800. He's just too talented to fade in this matchup, and unless other great power forward options open up, I think he's a great play. And the final guy I'm going to look at DraftKings is going to be Nikola Vucevic. He's going to be my cash lock too, so the cash lock is Vucevic, and that's just because of the matchup. I think he's one of the top star players to target tonight. He's got a very weak matchup against the Brooklyn Nets tonight, and I really just think with all the projections on him and the weak matchup, and he's just got a great opportunity to go off tonight. And so next, let's hop into the FanDuel guards. And the first guy that I'm going to mention is Vucevic's teammate, and that is DJ Augustine. He's so cheap on FanDuel, less than 4,500, and his minutes are just too reliable to pass up in this very good matchup. He's played very solid majority of the year. He's not a flashy type guy. I doubt he hits 40 tonight, but at the same time, he's a reliable, cheap play, and some nights when you just are in need of points, he's going to be the great go-to guy. My next guard, and I had briefly mentioned him earlier, is going to be Ben Simmons. Simmons has a great matchup against the Kings. He's one of the top players on DraftKings and FanDuel, so you can look at him on both of those if you have the salary. And I really think Simmons is the type of player that if you roll him, it's just a safe, reliable points. I don't think you have to worry about a blowout either. The Kings have played well this year, and should be a fast type game, a game Simmons can really play well in. And the final guard I'm going to mention is going to be Monty Morris. I had also kind of mentioned the Denver guard situation has the two alpha dogs out, Jamal Murray, Gary Harris. So Monty Morris, Malik Beasley, Torrey Craig are all going to be guys you want to look at tonight. But I'm mentioning Morris on FanDuel more so because the projections favor him as the highest rated play on FanDuel. And I've been a big fan of him all year, and I look to roll him out tonight. Finally, let's hop into the forwards and centers on DraftKings. The first guy I'm going to mention is the guy I mentioned on DraftKings, and that is Vucevic. I think the salary is just going to open up that you're able to play him tonight. I think he's a safe, reliable points. And as I said, Brooklyn, I don't think can contain him. The next guy I'm going to mention is going to be a two-guy combo. I mentioned it the other night, but it's going to be the Dwight Powell, Maxi Kleber combo. The Mavericks just need bodies. They've got a weak matchup against the Cavs. I really like these guys' ability to just provide consistent play tonight, and hit their cheap salary. If you're looking for cheap guys to play, these are the guys I'd look at. And finally, the last guy I'm going to pick tonight is going to be the small forward position, and that's going to be Kelly Oubre Jr. He has a very good matchup tonight against Atlanta. He's played well thus far for the Suns. I think he's going to continue to, his role will continue to expand, and I really think that he's a great play tonight given the matchup and the chance that could be one of the few games the Suns are actually in, so they're going to want to play their better players. And finally, let's go ahead and look at our cash lock on FanDuel, and that guy is going to be Ben Simmons. For me, his salary and his just overall projections are just too high to pass up. Also, given the matchup, I think he is a must-play tonight on FanDuel. So, as always, if you have any questions, comments, leave them in the comment section in the video. And I'd appreciate the subscription and a like if you appreciate the video and would like to continue to support the channel and keep seeing these daily fantasy vlogs. Best of luck to everyone playing tonight, and green screens.